Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Joe from my blog, What About Your Anger? And this is part two to my three-part blog, video blog entries. Today, this part is about friendship, something I was going to do yesterday, but I kind of got sidetracked and decided not to do it. So, today, this part is about friendships. And yesterday, it was entitled Friends Who Fuck With Friends, but I want to alter it just a little bit because I feel like there's so much more to a friendship than just fucking people over. But today, I do have somebody that is on the line with me right now that wants a question answered, has a scenario picked out and everything, and he just wants advice about the situation, and I'm here to give him advice. And if you want advice about your situations as well, just go ahead and hit me up, comment, anything that can get in contact with me via Twitter, which will be in the description, uh, anything, not Facebook, but Twitter, YouTube, my blog. I will have a personal email account for this. So after I will update that later on. But that's besides the point. So I have on the line today who will remain nameless, anonymous, and he has a question to ask everybody. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your question today, sir?
My question is, me and my friend always arguing, and I want to know how can we resolve it? Like, 'cause, we have our times where we're not so friendly to each other, and there's times we don't want to be bothered with each other or something like that. What should I do to make our friend relationship not be so tough?
So you want a more friendlier friendship?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. And this is like one of your best friends or whatever?
yeah.
Okay. When you have a best friend, and this goes to anybody, if you have a best friend, you will experience a lot of earthquakes in your friendship. It's always going to be something new, something different. You're constantly going to figure out something new about each other. But it comes to a time where if they start disrespecting you, you can either do one or two things: tell them that what they're saying is wrong, or you continue let them disrespecting you. So my advice would be to you is to say if you don't like the argument, just let him know. Just be like, I really don't like us arguing because you're really my friend, and I would much rather for us to be playing together rather than arguing because you're my friend. But if it's playful arguing, that's something completely different. Is it playful argument?
No. Okay, let me tell you the story of how we are. Okay, sometimes, we go out places, we have fun, just being normal people. We go out places, we text each other and all that. And sometimes he can play jokes. Like now, we're sort of not talking to each other now. It was something very stupid that I very regret of, but I didn't know he was playing about it. He said something about, I can't remember, but it was something that I thought he was saying it seriously, and he took it a little bit over to the top, and we're not talking to each other no more now. So I think
Okay,
it's very stupid of what had happened.
okay, okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand, sir. Okay. This is my advice about that. There comes a time in many people's lives where they have to choose whether or not to be the bigger person in the friendship or in any situation, be the bigger person. If you know that you were kind of in the wrong and you regret what had happened between you two, I would really suggest that you pick up the phone or text or whatever and apologize and know that, you
I
might
think
have been wrong for what.
he's just the person that said. I can't really say. Maybe he has English management. I'm not really sure, but he's just. I try to say I'm sorry, and he's still mad at me. It's taken a while. I say I'm sorry just about every day, because I think it's very stupid for our relationship to go by over something very stupid. And I didn't know if he was playing. It was just, you know, it sort of sounded for real. Because we was just having normal conversation. He just blurted out something. So it just sort of made it seem like he was serious.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Just if you're apologizing and it's still not coming through, I will really suggest that you just give it time because that's probably what it needs. He probably needs to cool off before he can, just be accustomed back, be accustomed to our friendship again.
Okay.
And
Another thing, um, we now, okay, this has been a while now, so I'm saying it's like history stuff. Like it's not really over, but it sort of have drifted us apart from each other. Okay, so one day I gave him a text message saying I'm sorry. I guess he forgave me. We made up and everything. But now when I was in the seventh grade, no, in the fifth grade, we was talking a little bit, and then I got to seventh grade, we completely started talking to each other. Eighth grade, it was like he was a student out there to be talking to. Like if he was a partner, you're with a random partner that you don't even know. So it was sort of like that kind of feeling.
mm,
Should I just leave this or just?
I will really suggest that you maybe take a couple of days, maybe weeks, or to the max a month. I know it sounds crazy, but the max is a month to see where his head is and if he still wants to continue to be friends. If he doesn't want to continue to be friends any longer, then just go ahead and cut it off. There's nothing wrong with cutting it off.
Okay.
So that's something to really look into. So would that be all for you today?
I'm sorry, what you said?
Would that be all for you today?
No, we haven't talked to each other anymore. Matter of fact, I lost my cell phone, so we don't have no connection with each other. But last time I seen him this summer was at the pool. We said hey, and that was really it. It wasn't really nothing. We talked together, you know, regained our relationship.
Yeah, he just
Nothing
needs
like
time.
that.
He just needs time to cool off, and once he cools off, then everything will be just like it was before.
Okay.
So bloggers, if you have a question or anything that you need help on, advice on, just go ahead and hit me up, and I'll be willing to give you a video response back to it. Um, would that be all for friendship? Actually, matter of fact, I do want to say something else about friendships since I'm 7 minutes into this. Um, friendships come and go out of your life every day. There are people that are put in your life for reasons, and there are people that are put in your life to make alternating, life changing experiences. Don't ever take anybody for granted, regardless if it's friends, lovers, no matter what it is. Don't take friends for granted. Love everybody equally, and do whatever you got to do to make sure that you're happy, you're satisfied with your friendship and your relationships. And that's the moral to this story. Don't let anything come between you and your friend, no matter how big or how small. That will do. That will do it for part two. I would like to see you again later for part three. Family. See you again soon. And remember, everything is in the description. Bye.